go.
All right. Let me know when you're. Are you gonna put that one on too? I'm just gonna start like I always do,
When you do
and
it, then
then
I'm straight there.
I'll yep. Give us a signal. Yeah, guys, taking you guys on a journey of the music of the past, present, and the future. Welcome to our final Mambo Tales of season 2, right here at Cafe Mambo Closing night with the GOAT,
I'm the
Jason
goat.
Vine.
I don't know if I'm the goat, but I could be the goat. You know, I am. Hold up. Every day. Come on.
Jason, thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure.
Man, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about such an amazing 29th year here at
Well,
Cafe
it's
Mambo.
actually, I think it's the actual 30th summer because
Yeah.
we finished the summer, so we are now into the 30th summer.
Okay.
But you know, so many things have happened and so many things have changed, and we just keep evolving and evolving, and we still keep doing the best thing that anybody can. We keep doing the best things, and
Do,
we're here.
do you have any moments from this season, any moment that really stands out to you that you remember? You've been in the decks so many times this summer, so many sunset
The
sets,
thing,
so many
yeah,
night sets.
that's the thing that stands out more for me than anything is the sunset.
Mm.
I played maybe 125 sunsets this summer,
He kept, wow, he remembers him. Okay.
at least, and you know, but it's pressure every time. Every time I get to that moment where the sun sets, I'm like, I got to play the right track. I got to play the right track. There's people getting married on the bit that can you marry me and all
Mhm.
that. Everyone's getting into that groove and stuff. But it's like it's emotional for me because when I was here just before Mambo opened, and
Mhm.
then I started DJing when Mambo opened,
Mhm.
and then I'm still here DJing, and Mambo is still open,
Right.
and and we have such a fantastic family here and everything that I just can't. I just want to do it all the time.
Right.
It's just who doesn't want to stand in front of the view that we have normally at Mambo at sunset. The sun's going down. I got everybody sitting there, or everyone's having a little dance or
Mhm.
whatever, and we've got the most amazing view with the most amazing music, with the most amazing atmosphere, and I'm trying to keep it together with everybody, but everybody is just loving it so much that it's the best. I mean,
So
it's not a job. It's a passion. It's
it's
a
a
passion.
passion.
It's a passion.
That's amazing. So let's talk about that then. You mentioned it being the 30th. We're about to be on the 30th, the anniversary
Yes.
of Cafe Mambo,
Yeah.
30th anniversary. You've been here for all of it.
All of it. All of it.
All of it.
Every weekend, every sunset, I've been playing it. Yeah.
Could you talk to us about, because we never got into this on your first episode, can you talk to us literally about how you first originally
Well, the thing
started at
is,
Cafe Mambo?
it's like the first time that Javi asked me to play Sunset, I had this double compilation of a group called the Future Sound of London,
Mm-hmm.
and I would play one record and play another record and play, and everyone would clap at sunset, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh wow, people are clapping at sunset. It was like amazing. Whereas now it's the normal thing,
So before it was like the first time it happened, it had never happened before
No,
that.
no,
You were
no,
like,
no. There was one night I was in Mambo, like in '95 or something, and I played. I can't remember. Maybe like Private Investigations by Dire Straits or something
okay,
like this.
there we go.
But then everybody just started clapping,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, so they're gonna clap at sunset now? Okay, then I'm gonna find every night. I'm gonna find a record that they can clap for,
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Deep Forest, we had like William Orbit,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was loads of songs that I just understood that would work well at the bar, and everybody was just clapping every night at sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously we had the pre-parties, and then from Clockwork Orange and then went on to all the Pure Passion pre-parties, and then Swedish House Mafia and everything like that, and everything just started getting bigger and
Yeah.
bigger and bigger and bigger until we was like, wow, this is getting out of control. It's like
Mm.
we can have any DJ we want on a
Yeah.
free party, and it would make their party in a club.
Yeah.
You know, Pasha was busy,
Hmm.
but would be even more busy because we had people coming from our bar
Right.
and they're buying tickets in our bar,
Hmm.
and we was like, and it was just an amazing thing, you know, just
I,
unbelievable.
I think what's crazy, you mentioned a few parties actually. You mentioned Pasha, you mentioned Clockwork Orange. Those parties are still going. We had those parties
Well,
here
that was the
this
amazing
summer.
thing, you know. It's like Coco Orange, they were like, you know, they were massive in the 90s,
Hmm.
and then obviously, you know, music changed and everyone got onto a new thing, but then all of a sudden Clockwork Orange came back. You know, Mambo was always here, and Mambo became stronger,
Mm.
and then you know, then Pasha became like a absolute powerhouse of a
Mm.
nightclub. You know, they got like Clapton. You know, they had Swedish House Mafia. They had you know, all the DJs that you could imagine were playing there.
Yeah.
And we was like compensating with them or complimenting them with them for having the pre-parties here.
Yeah.
And it just worked together and everything just went so good. It's been amazing.
So you mentioned this might be a tough question, but I gotta know. You mentioned like your a couple tracks that you knew would hit at Sunset. You have been doing this for so long. Can you give us maybe just not a top five, but like I want you to give away your secrets,
No,
but
no,
maybe like a
I never like to give my secrets away. But the
right.
thing is like, you know, when I get to sunset moment,
Mhm.
you know, the pressure is on.
Yeah.
Because you imagine there's people on the beach asking their fiancés to marry them.
Mhm.
You know, I got other people sitting in the VIP with me. They spent a lot of money who want to see the right sunset and stuff, you know, and I give it to them. I'm like, bang, you know, do you remember this record? Do you remember this record? Do you remember this one? And I play it,
Mhm.
and then the sun goes down, and everybody's clapping. And I'm like, what are you giving me a round of applause for? And they're like, fantastic, you know. But to me, it's just a normal thing, you know. It's like it's the thing that I always wanted to do. I just wanted to come down to Cafe Mambo in 1994, and I just wanted to play a song that went with the sunset. But now it's become such a massive thing, and it's a responsibility that I have to do the right thing at the right time with it, you
Mhm.
know. And I love it. I
Yeah.
love the pressure.
Could you could you give me like three tracks?
Well, you've got Dire Straits. There's two Dire Straits records. It's Brothers in Arms, and then you've got the other Dire Straits record. I'm gonna think of it right now, but I can't get it off the top of my head. But it's coming to me. Private Investigations.
Private
Private
investigation.
Investigations is quite possibly the best sunset record you will ever hear.
You guys heard that here. This
Right,
is
right.
live.
No, no, but what happened was it was like I found Private Investigations by Dire Straits. It was on a piece of vinyl in the DJ box in Mambo.
Mm.
But someone wrote Jose inside it. And I always thought it was Jose Padillo, who was the resident DJ at Cafe Del Mar,
Yeah.
which is the bar next door.
Mhm.
And he is renowned as the best sunset DJ ever.
Mhm.
But somehow I ended up with this bit of vinyl that had his name on it, and I was playing it at sunset and it worked so well.
Mhm.
And God rest his soul, he's an absolute genius. And you know, I took inspiration from that, and now you know, I think we're quite possibly the most famous and the most recognised sunset bar in the whole world. I can't see anywhere else that's the
Well,
same.
let's go from there. Can you give us like maybe you mentioned some tracks? Could you mention some DJs? You mentioned Jose Padilla. Could you
Well,
mention another few DJs,
the thing
sunset
is,
DJs?
it's like there's a lot of DJs don't really understand how to play the sunset, but
Mm.
some do, and it's the ones that you wouldn't expect. I mean, David Guetta
Mhm.
played an amazing sunset with
Really?
me. Yeah, yeah, unbelievable. I mean, he was like, he came down and he said to me, "What am I going to do here?" And I said, "Well, look, it's sunset time." He went, "Okay, I'll play sunset music," and he brought sunset music with him.
Wow.
Fatboy Slim,
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Really?
Like you know, he does his after the sunset thing. You know, everybody the sun is shining. He does this whole thing, but he did an actual sunset set, and his son as well, Woody. Woody
Mhm.
did an absolute sunset set, and but the thing is like there's not so many DJs that actually understand how to do it, and these boys understood and they did it.
I gotta ask you a really tough question.
Tough, bring it
What,
on.
which time do you prefer to play? Sunset or Because I mean, I've seen you in the club at High, like, and you're
Yeah.
rocking it. Which one do you prefer? 'Cause that's a tough. That's gotta be a tough question for you.
When I play it high, it's like the child inside me, you know?
Yeah,
Because like they're bringing me fear.
yeah.
I'm playing tracks that I love.
Mhm.
You know, I don't have to think about it. I'm just like banging it.
Yeah.
But when I play the Sunset at Mambo,
Mhm.
it's completely different.
Mm.
It's like I have a responsibility. I have
Mm.
to make sure that everything is exactly the way it has to be
Mhm.
in order for people to sit there, watch the sun. It comes down, it goes down. They want to ask someone to marry them. They want to sit there and clap. They want to do whatever. But when I'm playing a club, you know, when you do the sunset, you only get one chance.
Yeah.
That's it. You get one chance.
Mhm.
If you, I'm not going to swear. If you, it's up, you're in trouble. Whereas in your club, you know, you play a track. It's like, oh, I didn't put it off that time. I put the next one on.
Yeah.
You know, you can always bring yourself back.
Yeah.
But in Mambo, at sunset, if you don't have that moment correct, it's see you later.
Yeah.
And I'll walk in and I'll do it.
So
You
right,
know?
right. So one thing you did say, and I remember you saying this to me. I'd asked you when we were doing the DJ competition, and I wanted you to do like a promotion for that special DJ to come here. We ended up having Bohos here for
Yeah.
that. But you had said something that was just so powerful to me. You had said like you said you had one chance.
You got one chance.
You got one chance,
You
and
got
you
one.
and I thought that was really powerful. You said
Yeah,
like,
but that's
listen,
true.
this
You
is gonna
should.
live.
No,
This is
but
gonna be a moment that's gonna live for somebody forever.
it's like I walk to work every night, right? Okay, I walk 5 kilometers to work. It takes me 40 minutes to get to Mambo. You know, I got my rucksack on. I got my USBs. I got, you know, in my backpack.
Hmm.
I get to Mambo. You know, I start playing a couple of records before sunset, and then I look around and I look at the people, and I'm like, you know, this person's tapping their leg to this song. This
Hmm.
person's nodding their head to the other
So you're
song.
paying attention to those
I pay
details.
attention to everything,
Wow.
okay? And then all of a sudden, it's like the sun is going down,
Hmm.
and people are coming up to me and they're like, "What are you gonna play?" And I say, "I don't know." They say, "What do you mean you don't know?" I said, "Every sunset is completely
It's
different,
different.
you know." So then all of a sudden, I go through my files on the USB, and I'm like, "That's the track."
Hmm.
Then I put the track on. At the end of the track, everybody's applauding. I'm like, I made it. You know, I made it. And then it's easy after that. I
Yeah.
play some funky house.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready. The guest DJ comes on. The night is going. Mambo is alive. But you know, it's like I don't know that. I don't think there's many DJs that can do that
No,
anymore.
it
There
looks
is
like
not.
a
It's
lot of
not
pressure
many.
for
I don't think.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, there ain't.
Yeah.
There ain't. And that's the most important thing to me is to give that tribute to
Yeah.
people,
Right.
you know, that you know, I'm here all the time.
Hmm.
You know, I played 125 sunsets this year.
Hmm.
You know, imagine 125 sunsets. That's a lot of songs, man.
Yeah.
You know, but hopefully I made 125 dreams at the same
And
time.
that's what you mentioned to me about the
Yeah,
moment. That's a moment
and it's
that's
really important to me because it's like before I DJ'd at Mambo, I saw somebody else do it. Well, I didn't see him do it at Mambo, but I saw Jose do it at Cafe Mambo.
hmm
You know, and I was like, if I could be 50% as good as he is,
Yeah.
you know, then I'll be like
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, I hope to think that I got more than that 50% now.
Yeah.
And you know, God bless his soul. I
Hmm.
think he's still here now. You know,
Yeah.
he's with us,
Yeah.
and we're still doing that thing. And you know, it's like you can't see a sunset anywhere else like you see it in Ibiza. You
That's
can't see it.
that's powerful. Here's
You
what I'll
can't.
say.
You
Here's what.
can't see it. You
Yeah.
can't see it. We're amazing here. You know,
Yeah.
we've got the bar, we've got DJ, we've got the music, we've got everything.
Hmm.
And you know, you're gonna live your life and you're gonna go back to England or go back to wherever you live in the world, and you're gonna say, I saw the most amazing thing I ever saw when I went
Hmm.
down to Cafe Mambo.
I think it's so great that you take pride in that every
No, but
time.
that's the thing that I love. I mean, I've DJed all over the world. I mean,
Hmm.
everywhere. You
Yeah.
can't imagine. I mean, South America, North America, whole of Europe, Russia, all of Asia, everything. I done some amazing gigs.
Hmm.
But you know, my home is here.
Yeah.
And Cafe Mambo is where I belong, and and I will play the Sunset Cafe Mambo to the day I die. They're gonna carry me out of the DJ box. They're gonna have to get a stretcher and pick me up and go, okay, Jason By's done now. Now let's take him out. Let's get him in the ambulance. Okay, let's get the next DJ in if they can find
If
him.
they can
Yeah,
find them,
yeah,
if they
exactly.
can
So,
find them.
yeah.
Listen, so we'll close with this last thing. Jace, thank you so much for doing this
No,
tonight.
I love you all, man. You know that.
What I want to say is we're going into, like you said, it's the 30th technically
Yeah, yeah,
already,
yeah.
but we're going to be celebrating the 30th
Yeah,
this next season
yeah,
coming up.
yeah.
What are you most excited about going into this next
I
season?
mean, the most exciting thing for me is reflection
Mm,
and hopefully seeing so many people that were important to me in that 30 years
mm.
arriving back here
Arrive,
again
coming
and
back,
being part of it with me.
reminiscing.
Yeah, yeah, because the thing is, I know what songs to play,
Yeah.
and everybody knows what songs I'm gonna play, and I'll still find some more, and people will go,
Oh,
I didn't know he was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
play
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But just to see the faces coming back, and enjoying the 30-year anniversary of us. And like I know they will. I know there's so many people who are listening to this right now or watching this right now are going to go, right, I'm coming next year because I
Mm.
want to be part of that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that 30 year because they were here in 1994,
Mm-hmm.
and 1994, I mean, that's 30 years ago. I
Man,
mean,
that's crazy, man.
to be alive still is a miracle. It is.
Man, Jason, when I say it, that you're the GOAT here at Cafe Mambo, I want you to know,
E14,
I want you to know that you are literally the GOAT. Thank you so much, man, for all that you do for all
no,
of
no,
us
no,
here
no,
at
no,
Cafe
no.
Mambo,
Thank
everyone
you.
down at the bar, everyone in the marketing,
I love
everyone.
them all.
You
They're
are
my
amazing, man.
babies. They're my babies. They're my babies.
And we're all excited to see what's coming next with
Thank
you,
you
man.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
I love you.
Guys, this was Mambo Tales season finale, season 2, with the one and only Jason By.
G-O-A-T, baby!
We are closing tonight. Thank you all for being with us on this journey, this musical journey all summer. We will see you very soon. Jace, you want to have say anything to close out?
Buon viaggio.
We're out of here, man. Close out.
Perfect.
Oh man, that's
That's
amazing.
good. I'm going to get another beer.
No, I don't see why. Be good, y'all.
I'm so